Dr. Shruti Malik, are we at a cusp which is extremely sensitive at this point in time? Because, we are already nearing 2 lakh cases in a day. If this goes any further, there is bound to be some sort of, upheaval in terms of how much our medical infrastructure can stand, how much our logistical infrastructure can stand in terms of, taking the vaccine from point A to B. Are you of the opinion that, if we don't act now, the situation is going to be far worse than we have seen it in the last 1 year?
See, if we actually go into the data, we will see that post-Holi or in last 2 weeks, the number of cases have actually increased by 10 times. So that is really a serious issue to look into. But as far as the infrastructure is concerned, I would say in the first wave, our doctors, our medical team, our paramedical team, our hospital infrastructure, we have had such a proper experience of how to handle such cases. Though in the second wave, the number of cases have really increased far more than the last wave, because in the last wave we saw that there were 98,000 cases on 16th of September 2020. But today, if we talk, we're almost reaching 2 lakh cases. So I feel there is some shortage, but as far as we are already administering vaccines at our hospital also. So we did not find any such shortage in the vaccine or in any of the medical infrastructure if we talk. But we need to increase our medical infrastructure. We need to be very careful in terms of medication. We need to plan everything logistically, and we need to take a call for the next 2 months, because we are not sure that how this replication of virus strain going to affect our population. The second thing I want to tell you here is that our vulnerable population is under the age of 18 years, which is 41%. And still we do not have any vaccines for the kids. So though Pfizer has already started its trial for 6 months of children, and in India also Bharat Biotech has started their trials in children, but we need to be really careful at this moment of time, and we need to take precautions, because we are at a point where we cannot see the third wave. So if we are going to, and the best thing about it is that now we have got ourselves vaccinated. So in the third wave, if that happens, unfortunately, we are going to be much more protected. So I feel that from today, we have to be very, very careful in terms of our medical infrastructure, though we are doing extremely well, but we need to be cautious so that we do not see any more cases in the coming future.
All right. Dr. Malik, is that a valid question? Is that in fact still true that the minimum amount of gap between the first and the second dose can be 28 days? Please answer my question and Vaidya's question as briefly as you can, and unmute yourself, ma'am. You're muted. Dr. Malik, you're muted. Dr. Malik, you're muted.
Is we need to say that if you would have seen, Aadhar Poonawalla also said that if we actually increase the time between the 2 doses by 2.5 or 3 months, our immunity and the efficacy of the vaccine is going to be almost 90%. And up till now, when it was 28 days, he claimed that it's going to be just 70%. So we actually need to say that the efficacy has to be good, because whenever a vaccine is administered, the antibodies are not immediately made. Obviously, to reach the peak antibody response, we need to have at least 2 weeks of time gap.
Okay.
So we have to be it's very important to make sure that the efficacy it's a very important part. And one thing more I would like to add here is that WHO has said that anything above 60 to 65% efficacy is absolutely fine. So we need to see that even after the vaccine, are we protecting ourselves by maintaining social distancing, wearing masks, etc.
Okay.
So the difference has to be from the manufacturer.
In other words, folks, even after you get the second dose, Dr. Shruti Malik, just half a minute for you, ma'am, and we are going to conclude with your thoughts. We've run out of time completely. Please unmute yourself.
So what I would like to add here is that we need to be really cautious, as Dr. M.C. Mishra said. We actually need to break this transmission chain, because it's a new virus, and we still do not know how much it's going to prolong and how many more cases are going to come in front of us. But as far as a doctor, I must tell them that all these things which have the basic necessity, the mask, the social distancing, and the basic things which can actually reduce the cases would be actually, I would really like to urge everyone to wear them and follow them, because see, we actually do not know how the virus is going to behave in which age group. So talking about vaccine administration is obviously an important issue, but here we need to protect ourselves, because you do not know, take every patient as an asymptomatic patient. Please protect yourself, and that's going to actually reduce the number of cases in the country.
All right.